taxes in decades, and new infrastructure.
He just wants to get us sued. He's like, here, take all their money, please.
See, oh, this is what Joseph was showing. My make good game node.
Your deny employment.
There's a new node.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Deny involvement.
Yeah, involvement.
How did you misspell that? Can you explain that to me?
What did I misspell in the first beta build, Joseph? You and Allison seen it and wouldn't shut up about it. What was it?
I think it was
the essential data. But how do I spell it?
Essential.
Essential?
Yeah.
It was like essential or
essential. That's a new way to sell UnderEarth. It's an essential game.
That was the essential, and we're making fun of them because it's not essential.
So we have essential and involvement.
I don't have time to even read most of the time. Like, my kids get on to me about it because I'll see a sign and I'll glance at it and then say what it said, and it won't be anywhere near correct. My mind just took a few of the letters and then
just put it together, whatever you want.
Ran with it, yeah. Close enough.
Yeah, it's like that works. It makes sense in your head.
That's all it's there. Except wait. Oh, that's winning. Yeah, I except what Jessica was saying about earlier about the purple.
That's in screenshots, I think.
High res, not Brent. Oh, okay. I read that was written. Isn't it here? Oh yeah, here's my horrible game destroying computer.
Oh yes, horrible game destroying computer virus. It's another one that you've built.
Yeah, that likes to pop up in all the folders.
I placed this in every single folder.
But there is a use for that, isn't it? Isn't there? Or is he just?
Oh yes, you can open it with Notepad plus.
Oh yeah, I already opened it.
You can open it.
Which one is that one?
Six. Here you go. Redacted.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's in every single folder.
Mm-hmm.
It duplicates.
Yeah, it duplicates. So I don't see the taste purple. It's actually called taste purple.
Yeah, let me see something here.
Yeah.
I know I put it in there.
Purple. Results. Oh.
Oh, I thought I had it.
No, huh? Guess maybe it's not named that because I just searched purple.
Misspell purple badly.
There you go. That's an idea.
Oh, okay. So. Prope.
Purpre.
No, it's not.
I know I just saw this. I could have swore.
Oh, here's we're getting this computer virus. Not evil again.
Because I know that I got a screenshot of. I was gonna put it in a tech release. Oh, I found it. I found it.
You did?
Yeah.
Where is it under?
Well, no, I have it on mine. Let me open up copy real quick.
Yeah, I had taken a screenshot of what was supposed to also be a pushed notification that said "Hello World," and instead it was doing the lyrics of Mad World.
Oh yeah.
I think I have that one too, I believe.
It's the same one. He trolled me twice.
Oh, he trolled you twice in one shot. All right, so
twice with one line, one code entry.
Yeah, I did it once to make purple, and then did it again, but the second time was that.
Yeah, maybe
you didn't see that.
Accidentally removed it out of the repository, Maris.
I just tried to load it in, but it's not loading.
I might have actually just pushed it instead of putting it in anywhere.
It's not letting me put it in copy.
That's weird. Why?
A ghost.
Well, it's
Oh,
because
okay.
I don't think I can write to copy. I'm only allowed to see the files.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't copy to the screenshot folder itself, but that's the only one I have access to. Let me see, is this the right one? Well, this says Hello Underworld on this one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. We do have. We do have this video.
Oh yeah, that doesn't have the trolled thing. What video?
This one, you know. This one.
Oh yeah. Picking up the barrel. That way the platform will behave.
Wait,
No.
what in the hell? What, wait, what is going on with this thing? Where is it? Why is the platform gone?
It went outside, and I tried to ghost out and then turn on collision, so I could try to find it. I thought it just went out of world, which makes sense if the physics are being wonky, but it didn't go out of world. Instead, it's like having a magic carpet ride.
You think?
So it is. I mean, it's not behaving like it should if it's just like wonky physics. See, there it is, and it's
still
lighting, and then it kind of does like a slow diver sort of roll and spin.
I've noticed that its sides are coming off, and it looks like it's trying to flap as well.
Yeah, I went out of ghost mode to try to collide with it and see if that would just like wake it up and just have it fall instead of what it's doing there. It doesn't
Hanging out.
It flies around. I mean, I tested many times trying to trap it in the hub. It's not behaving in any way that I can explain. See, look, I mean, what is it doing there? And then it flies upwards. It's just it's having a laugh.
That was fixed, by the way. That was just an issue with code.
Just an issue with coding. I posted a link to it so you guys can show it.
Oh yeah, click on that, Joseph.
Okay. On my Skype on here freezes. So laptop next to me. I'll send it here and I'll send it over there. Actually, I'm just gonna put this in copy.
Here.
Oh wait, it is a copy.
I'll share screens.
Okay.
Wait, which screen am I sharing?
Taste.
I'm not sharing anymore. Yep, Skype froze.
Well, at least you can still talk, right?
I mean, I see his video still moving too.
So
So
that's not the weirdest thing.
yeah,
Before
I mean, as far as the
like
Skype goes, you're working.
Yeah.
It's just
So
locked
like
up on your end.
One time my whole internet disconnected and I was still in the call without internet. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, there it goes.
Skype does some interesting things.
Skype does not want to share this screen.
Ah, I see now.
What do you see?
Your screen.
I see
Which one?
little rotating Soikel.
Soikel.
I
Soikel.
see. The one with Gunstar Heroes on it.
Oh. Where does it say that that's located in copy?
What, that one? I had to load to my copy.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't write to the screenshot folders.
Yeah, we'll get that fixed. I can't. It won't show me a bigger view.
Oh, all right. Let me.
Here, I got it. I just downloaded it. Downloaded my own image. Yeah, see, that's with the scan fixed, but yeah, that's.
Hold on. There we go. There's the screen.
after like a week and a half of getting a couple hours of sleep, and then I requested 3 or 4 different things in code, and one of them was like murmurs through text, however you pull that off, and I asked for code that would make everything purple.
Oh, okay.
Taste purple.
Taste purple.
Taste purple.
So
yeah,
that's what this code is. If you ever hook it up, it makes everything purple.
Now, can you see anything through that purple, or it's just a flat color?
Just barely. I mean, it's super heavy purple. Like, you can taste it.
Mm.
Yeah. It's
Speaking of sensual, though, while coming up with the logo before we ended on one, I kept feeling like this one was going to get us sued by somebody. It looks stolen. That's definitely alien. And then this one was like half Earth, half toolbox, and then there's some embossed. And then this is
50 Shades of Earth.
See the sensualness?
Yes.
yeah.
So the manager did not go for this.
I would imagine.
So we ended up with what we got. But
you should put a section on the website for fanfics, and have that like as the top picture. 50 Shades of Earth.
Of Earth. And it's really just dark. I mean, it should be, you know, colorful like the rest of the game, but it is not.
Mm.
So do you got anything else, Joseph? I think we've rambled.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had in there. So
yeah, it's hard to show really what you do, and I think it just went off the rails with ghost talks, which makes it sound like all the things that you've done have been a miserable failure.
They really aren't miserable failures. That's
They're
the thing.
not at all. Like the flashlight, the air system, the energy system, the HUD. I mean, the whole entire game runs because it's been programmed as such. But all you went over is your epic failures.
Which is fine. I mean, it's if you think about it, it's kind of good to see because, like, obviously the game just doesn't appear perfect. Like, there's a lot of trial and error that goes into it. So, you know, you can see the massive amount of progress that's been made.
Yeah. That's kind of what one was hoping for. You know, you'll see for yourself when you play the game everything that's, you know, in there.
Mm-hmm. And all the bugs
this is
that
the stuff
are
you'll
fixed.
never see.
Yeah. This
stuff you'll never see anyway. So if you're not going to see this, well, it's the time to see it. No.
You're not going to get trolled by Joseph. Maybe you will.
Yeah,
maybe he'll leave an Easter egg in.
Yeah, he really is a good programmer, albeit unconventional. And when me and John first scooped up Joseph, well, it was really me because me and Joseph had some school projects together. And I don't know if you ever went to college, Maris, but doing group projects in college is basically like 1 or 2 people in that group is going to do all the work. And
yeah, I've done the whole group project myself.
Yeah, so the other ones are still trying to wrap their head around how to properly format a document.
Yeah, or just don't understand the concept at all.
Yeah, but me and Joseph like just ran with an idea for our group project, and he was doing as much work as me, and we went way over like what the rubric had laid out for what we were supposed to do for the example we were given. So I mean, we were way past you know, like the best grade you could get for it, but just kept working on it. And that's when I reached out to him to be like, hey, do you want to be committed to me and my crazy ideas for the rest of your life?
It's like marriage. It's like, hey, marry me. I'll put a ring on it. I'll put a ring on your computer.
Yeah, his only like concern was that he had switched out of like game programming college to do game design stuff, and that's what he wanted to do was like game design stuff, not programming.
So here he is programming.
And then me and John, like we were essentially just design people. So Joseph sort of fell into the role. He still does some design stuff here and there, but I think it's good that we have an unconventional programmer because he keeps a sense of humor about everything instead of just being like pissed off that nobody's updating to the latest code and claiming there's bugs. And he is a typical programmer in some sense, anytime anybody has an issue, he's always like, well, it works fine for me.
Yeah, it must be the user.
Yeah, user. So like, oh, well, then clearly if it works for the programmer, it's our problem.
Yes, so. It's all your... How did you not know that? It's all your fault.
It's the best way to open dialogue for fixing something. It's just like, it works fine for me.
Yeah, maybe you should... Did you turn it off? Did you restart it? Is the power plug plugged in? Well, it works fine for me. Must be your fault. Get a better computer.
Yeah, no, I mean, I believe we have like the best team we could have. Everybody has their own sort of niche or whatever, but ultimately I couldn't imagine trying to catch lightning in a bottle with any other people.
I mean, yeah, it's a good team. Everybody's got their own taste, but everybody also works hard. All of you guys are very hard workers, and like it's fun to see like the back end stuff like we saw today, some of the fun stuff and everything, but like there's a lot that goes on that's not necessarily quote unquote fun per se, like not joking around and like trolling and stuff like that. There's hours on top of hours on top of hours of work that goes into it. So like it's cool to showcase where it started and where it's ended up and the fun like troll things and the mistakes and stuff like that. But people who are watching this, the game is not going to be full of bugs and trolly stuff and everything like that. It's a completely, not a completely separate ball game, but it's a very refined piece of work at this point. So it's like, cool to see.
Like for example, the Oculus that took us like forever. That was real serious work. We were like working on that nonstop. That was intense. I think we went a long time without sleep. Like
without sleep, any real food, we would just go out and pretend to eat something real quick. So my wife wasn't upset that she cooked all this food, and we're just like, no, we're gonna stay in here and turn green from the radiation. Yeah, and there was a Halloween party in the middle of that. That was that clip I sent you because he was
Batman programming.
Still working in his costume for the party.
He's in, mind you, and for anybody that doesn't know, which I'm sure is everybody that's going to watch. So I get sent this video of Joseph Marin sitting on a chair with like a laptop on his lap in a full Batman costume programming.
Yeah, do you have that video?
I think he posted it on Facebook.
Yeah, it's on Facebook.
All I see, it's like click, click, click. You're just head down with the fingers going. Yeah. It's just Batman programming.
What color do you want the crosshair?
Yeah. Can I make him in the shape of a bat?
It kind of is.
Well, it is, yeah.
Yeah, we try to fit in fun where we can. Like Allison remembers it differently than reality, but she claims when she first came onto the team that like part of her contract was that she was to buy Battlefield 4 and play no less than 2 hours a week with the rest of the team. And it was not in there at all, but
it seems legit.
Well, and it's good to play together and not just work together, so we develop some sort of a working relationship that isn't all just frustration and
screaming
trying
and crying.
Well, it is a lot of work to do. Even though it started with a scope that seemed very manageable, it still requires a whole lot of work. Work that I think is completely possible. It's just that I expect everybody to run as thin as me, and playing games offsets that sort of stress and expectations, and you can just like have fun together. And
I think you do need to take a break at some point though, because it's like stuff will just start running into each other. You'll get mentally fatigued. It's like you need that break. Even if it's just for like an hour, you just need to take that step away and do something else just to reset everything.
Yeah. Or you end up getting code that tastes purple.
Yes. Yes. Or invisible hands that will push you off ledges.
Yeah. Try to kill you. Or if he kills you, he thinks he'll stop playing. He's a friendly ghost, actually, the whole time. I mean, he thinks he'll stop working. Because he thinks he'll stop working, so he's a friendly ghost, right?
Oh, just trying to kill you because you're not working, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not working like him. He's a ghost. And that would be terrible to be a ghost that's trapped only in the development phase of a game. Like, you don't get to reach out to the customers once they buy it.
Yeah, you don't get to pass on to their computers. You're just stuck.
You're stuck, so your main task is to make sure they don't complete the game, because then they'll move on to something else, and now you're a ghost trapped in old-ass code.
Mm-hmm. That should be a horror story.
Yeah,
a creepypasta.
Yeah, like a creepypasta.
Yeah, but I mean, it sucks because all you got to do is quit playing the game, and then like the ghost has no power.
Yeah, but I mean, if you wrote it from the ghost's perspective.
Yeah. So
like, what if he gets out onto the internet like Lawnmower Man or something?
Yeah. Lawnmower Man. Maris might be the only one on the team that has seen Lawnmower Man.
Well, are you serious? Yeah. I watched both of them. I watched them repeatedly.
Making all sorts of Lawnmower Man references because when we first got our Oculus headsets, it was, you know, like we were Lawnmower Manning our brains. Yeah. And nobody got it. They were just like, what?
I thought the Lawnmower Man movies were great.
I never seen the second one. I mean, I think I did once, but I mean, the first one's a classic.
The first one's really good. Like, that was the first movie where you saw, like, VR, the concept of VR and the potential of it, and then someone using it for evil.
Yeah, exactly.
It was, like, great.
The first few cycles of VR failed is because everybody was like,
Lawnmower Man.
Oh, you ever seen Lawnmower Man?
Yeah, exactly. I bet you that's why.
Be playing with this shit.
I bet you that's why, because that movie's crazy when he quote-unquote dies, but he's actually online. It's like, okay. And then in 2, he comes back. Like,
none of it makes any sense, though, like where Pierce Brosnan, I can't remember the name, Dr. something, but he's using a VR-like interface to, like, shoot chemicals into Job's brain.
Yeah.
Like, even if VR is this great thing, shouldn't those be delivered some other way than like hand gestures? Like, yeah. I just flicked a bunch of weird brain chemical in there.
Yeah, it's like boop, boop, boop.
And he's just like, oh, I know Kung Fu now.
Ooh. Yeah. Woo. I just remember Dudicle. I'm like, whoa, Dudicle.
Yeah, or that kid said, oh, that's totally sketch.
Totally sketch.
God.
That's supposed to be a good thing, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, because he's like, I'll give you my comic book collection. He's like, no way! That's totally sketch.
Oh, Jesus. Kids and their newfangled sayings. LOL.
The 90s were crazy.
The 90s were crazy. Like, I thought the 80s were crazy. The 90s were crazy. Ah, God bless the 90s. So, do we have any closing statements? I know John is no longer with us, but how do you feel, how do you two feel developments went from like, concept up until now? What's your personal feeling towards everything that's gone on, all the work, everything like that? Would you do it again? Are you going to go right into another game development right after that?
Yes.
Yes. To all the things. Just yes? All the questions.
All the questions. How do you...
I would do it again, but I would do it a lot differently. And our next project that we've already spent a little bit of time kicking around when we're not busy with UnderEarth stuff will sort of be a second outing that can fix a lot of our pitfalls while going into this. I had never led a project before, so initially when we was going to get investment money, it was going to be for the project we was working on, but things just got like diverged a bit, and then UnderEarth was brought back up because it was such a simple, like, self-contained area. You know, it's a facility or whatever, but it's not like multiple levels and you know, like a whole epic, like, Halo-esque scale or something.
That, or it's not like a whole town type
right.
thing.
It's just this facility, so
Right.
it should be easy enough to throw some stuff together, you know, or whatever. But I mean, it took Jonathan Blow and the money that he made from Braid, you know, like 5 or 6 years, and they had tons of money and lots of people on a development team, and that's a very similar kind of thing where you're just on this one isolated area and you have puzzles to solve.
Right.
So, I mean, hopefully, well, I mean, not hopefully, but, no, I mean, I don't know how to finish the statement.
Well, I mean, the game looks great. I mean, we know the game looks great because we see it from the back end and everything like that. And I'm sure once everybody gets their hands on it, they're going to love it. Because, I mean, everything, the whole aspect of the game is just amazing. The colors, the way it's set up, it's like, it's different. It's something, it's like a breath of fresh air into that area. It's just different, and it makes it stand out, and it's beautiful for it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've always been really proud of how the art assets ended up, because I really didn't know how I was going to get any of that out and into the hands of a capable artist.
Yeah.
I mean,
like John and
yeah.
Allison, they both are able to take what I think anybody that went to art school would agree is like bad colors to put together, or like a bad color scheme in general, and turn it into something that's beautiful and better than I imagined.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to thank everybody for joining me. Thank you for watching the history of UnderEarth. Thank you both Josephs. Thank you, John, who had to leave early. We will be putting this up on YouTube and on Steam. So if you missed the live broadcast, obviously you can watch it there. Or if you want to watch it again. Also, stay tuned because we will be doing some special events, some little interviews, one-on-ones with Allison, one of the other artists, and Kerrigan, one of the level designers. So that will be coming up too, which I'm super excited about because they have a lot of cool stuff to show as well. So, again, thank you guys very much. Appreciate the time, appreciate the info. Very informative, very cool. Very, very cool.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you,
No
thank
problem.
you.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
Thank you, Maris.
Thank
Thank you.
you, and we will see you all later. Again, thanks for stopping by and tuning in. Go check out UnderEarth on Steam. You will love it. I'm telling you, you will love it. So, until next time, take care, be good, don't do anything we wouldn't do. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
We believe tomorrow starts today. All across the state, the economy is growing with creative new business incentives, the lowest taxes in decades, and new infrastructure.